Add a tutu?
I mean, I make my list the night before and then I send it.
Did you have tutu already? You good?
No.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Season 3, Episode 5 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to get the show on the road. You know we have another great show for you guys today. Looking forward to another super episode. Starting off, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the people who are in the building today. Of course, you got little big bro Yusuf Dabet doing his thing on the ones and twos. Yusuf, can you turn on that light right next to you, please, and thank you. All right, so you got Yusuf Dabet right there doing his thing. And of course, to the right of me, you got big bro Moti. He's in the building, always in the building, making sure he has his analysis ready for you guys, ready to roll. Of course, you got myself, Omar T. To the left of me, you got Jose, the coach, Don Campbell in the building. Jose, do we got a speech today coming from you after a big victory on Thursday night? Jose to Don Campbell.
Oh, we're still recovering from the victory party, so
yeah. Well, whenever you're ready,
it's brewing, like my coffee.
Feel free to have that ready whenever you want, man. And then to the left of him is our guest for today. Got Rashid, brother Rashid Mahdi is in the building today. Go ahead and give him a round of applause, little big bro Yusuf.
Yo.
He's in the building, back. All right, back ready to give you guys some analysis. There's a chair that's empty. It's for Tony whenever he shows up. You know, Tony shows up 20 minutes after.
Just like his fantasy team.
Yes.
Was that too soon?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
and for a quick update, he is sitting at the bottom
yes,
of the league, so I always want to keep it out there.
Oh yeah, the Fantasy Guys League, man. You know, I wanted to go over my power rankings and hear what y'all thoughts are. I think that's something we can always add in every single week too. Is go over the power rankings and see what you.
Why is he on here?
Tony?
He's never won anything horrible. I mean, like, what's the point? I think it lessens your credibility.
The crazy thing is, he was invited to one of the episodes and he never left. So now,
honestly, Rashid, in the back of my head today, it's funny that you say that. It's because I was thinking to myself, I was like, I should do like a 2 or 5 minute documentary of how Tony made his way on the show, because some people wonder how he actually came on the show, and that is really the story. Like, he showed up one show, and then he showed up again, and then next thing you know, he just started showing up.
Then he brought some boom phillies.
Yeah,
and then he comes late.
And then he comes late now.
Now look at him. He's always late. Wants his own chair. Wants his own set. I mean, the guy's
coffee.
He's crazy, man.
Hand it to him.
We got to talk about his contract.
Yeah, for sure, man. So we're here. We're going to talk sports, man. You know, it's week 4. We're going to talk about everything happening in week 4, starts and sits, answering all of your questions. So be ready to shoot them away. We got Jacksonville and Atlanta going on. Yusuf, I know I'm going to bother you today about what's going on there, so I'm going to need you to turn on your mic eventually. But we got to give first of all, follow us on all of our socials. You got YouTube, Oz Media. If you're watching right now, hit that like button, subscribe, follow. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok under Oz Media. You can listen to our shows later on Apple and Spotify podcast under Oz Media. If you want to call in, the number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. Feel free to call in whenever you like. Shout out to our sponsors, Hanley International Academy, Juice Box, the Balkan House, Qahwah House, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, and Unique Coney Island. We're going to start off with our brothers over there at Unique Coney Island. We appreciate them and all their support. Sambo, Nate, and everybody there. So shout out to Unique Coney Island, and we're officially going to get the show on the road.
All right, Yusuf, I'm looking for a place for some unique food.
It sounds like you're trying to go to Unique Coney Island.
It sounds like you're right. Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also now have a rewards program where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. They currently have 2 locations, one in Sterling Heights and one in downtown Detroit. So if you're looking for a place that has unique foods, be sure to stop by Unique Coney Island.
We're officially back. First of all, starting off with Rashid, man. Rashid, how have you been? You're rocking that nice Berry jersey.
Doing good. Shout out to Miguel Cabrera last game.
Yeah, we do. I'm happy that you say that, because it's a sad day in Detroit. As much as we've kind of been trying to get out of his contract the last 2 years, 3 years. It's one of those things where we love Miggy, and we had, he did his job for the most part right over here. He brought a lot of excitement here, and he brought fans to the game. So shout out to Miggy.
Yep. Top 5 Tigers of all time, or top 10 at least?
Yeah, for sure. Top 10. Are we pushing top 5? I mean, he's like one of the top 5 hitters.
In the past
No, I don't know.
30 years, he's top 5.
don't know about hitters all the time.
Okay, but do you put? I mean, you know, he won a triple crown, which is
understand that.
very rare.
I mean, I got Albert Pujols over him.
Yeah,
No.
but how many others do you have over him?
I mean,
That you've seen.
all time?
Remember,
That
it's
you've
hitters, it's not home run hitters. It's pure hitters.
I mean, go down the list. We got Barry Bonds also.
It's debatable, man. Barry Bonds is a good hitter, but
we got Alex Rodriguez to me.
Alex Rodriguez took steroids. He's automatically eliminated. Automatically X.
Man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's hard right now. We're
Right
talking
now,
fantasy
but-
football. Sheed, you're rocking the Lions jersey. Let's start off with the Lions. Big victory against the Packers this past Thursday. It started to get a little shaky in the middle of the game, but honestly, it's not easy to just go into a city and just throttle them from the beginning to the end. But that's kind of what we did, man. We shut them down. You can just tell we were just a better team. We were another level ahead of them. What are your thoughts on the Lions? 3-1 after the first month of the season, man.
3-1. I'm excited. This is probably the first time that the Lions have been winning stress-free. Like the past couple games, we knew we won in the fourth quarter. And normally with the Lions, it's last quarter, last 5 minutes, the other team may have the ball in their hands. Will they score? Will they not? But so it's nice to get some wins where you don't really have to stress out about it. So
Yeah,
they are looking good. So I'm excited.
No, that's what Dan Campbell was saying about, like, that's the next step for us, is learning how to win games and learning how to close out games. And we did it with Atlanta. We did it with Green Bay. Where we had leads and we just, those moments where we'd be like, a Lions thing's about to happen.
Yeah.
But we really didn't even let it even get next to, it was a 2-possession lead pretty much the whole game. And so that's the great thing about it, is that we're learning how to win. We're learning how to close out games. And then with the Kansas City game, we learned how to come back and win.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of big things. Moti, what was your takeaway from that game, man?
Yeah, I mean, there were moments of the game where I was stressed out, though. It was that little voice in my head that was telling me same old Lions was about to happen again. Going back to those bad calls by the refs, roughing the player on the sideline.
Yeah.
I think it was
Alex.
Alex.
Anzalone.
Yeah, even like the end of the third quarter where it's like bad luck happened to us. Like, I ain't gonna lie, same old Lions creeped up in my head. But like what Rashid said, we overcame those things, and I think that's the difference that this team has in the previous years. But to all those Lions fans that gave up after the Seattle game, right? I'm pretty sure some did. For all those Lions fans that was remixing our anthem, same old Lions.
Yeah.
We're gonna invite them back, Amar.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, because we the Lions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, we're cool fans. We're going to invite them back, and we're going to,
welcome them and
Sure.
Listen, I think for the Lions to be who we want them to be, man, our fans need to be on the same page, Rashid. Like, too many times.
No.
Yes, we do.
We've been
man.
through a lot, bro.
Yeah,
Leave us alone. Let us be.
Jose, you can.
We've been through a lot. Hell, no.
Yeah.
When they're losing, we're mad. When they win, we're super happy.
That's fine. I'm not saying that part. I'm saying when we are losing.
Don't fall off the train.
Yes, don't fall off the train because
Keep drinking the Kool-Aid, guys.
we have to be consistent with our fandom because it's a big part of believing. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. I understand the other side. Like when you've been hurt so much.
It's hard to love again.
Yeah, you gotta. they have to build it back up. We need
Yeah,
multiple.
man. Buy me some
It's good
flowers.
'cause right now the Lions are beating the teams that they should.
Yes.
they should win. Even Seattle, I think that was going to be a tough game.
It is. Seattle's going to be a playoff
Listen,
team.
the Seattle game, it was going so bad. It was like whoever got the ball in overtime first was going to win it.
Yeah, it's
So
one of those
that's what's
situations.
up.
Like we were a coin flip away.
If it
from
was the
probably being
playoffs,
4-0.
different story.
But they should have beat Atlanta. They beat them.
Yeah.
They should have beat Green Bay. I think Green Bay is a little bit more overhyped than what they really are.
Yeah.
And then trade off the KC with Seattle. Like I think before the season started, we probably would have said, okay, we might lose to KC and win Seattle. So right now, so far, first month, we're playing exactly, I think, how we should be playing.
First
so far.
quarter? So
Yeah,
far,
first
so good.
first quarter of the season. But just want to go back to the fan situation. Like I understand what you guys are saying. Trust me, we've all been through it. And like some people longer than us people. Like
Fahmy since '88.
Yeah, Fahmy's been struggling for a while now.
Since Bobby Lane left, he put his jersey down like,
Hey, so my thing is though is like that if you ever see fan bases like the teams that are successful, they're ride or die. Like even when we lose, we don't have to hate the Lions. We could be mad at the Lions.
Yeah.
But teams like same old Lions, like I don't want to hear that stupid. Like we could be mad at the game. Hey, this happened. That's fine. And even if it is a same old Lions thing, we shouldn't be just like people just go back down into like ground zero. Which slow down, man. All right, like we're a different team.
But it's tough, man. I mean, I think in the last 25 years, we only had 2 teams that had 10 plus wins. That to me is tough, yeah, Ahmad.
It's okay we're gonna lose. I'm just saying, like, don't panic to like we're throwing our team into the garbage. Like it's gonna be a long season. There's gonna be roller coasters. Stick through the thick and thin, and understand that like this is a different team. But we have to start. Like I think the fan base is a big part of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like we are a big part. Like our mindset, like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like how you react to how your team is very important. And I'm happy. Like with the after we lost to Seattle. The fans were going crazy in the Atlanta game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, keep that up. Keep that energy up. It's big for Detroit, man. It's big for us. Like, going to Green Bay and traveling. Like, that, as a fan, you love to see that. We've never seen that before. That needs to keep going, even with the little bumps on the roads that we're going to have. That's all I'm saying. Like, I guess don't...
Well, I think if the Lions continue being the teams, like Rashid said, being the teams that we're supposed to be, that's going to keep us going because our schedule looks pretty good.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Our schedule, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Nope.
We have a great opportunity to have a good record.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, I think if they come out and lose to Carolina, then it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Why we...
Listen, we can go to the bye week with 3 losses. I'm happy.
No. That's... Wow.
2.
To the bye week?
2.
How many more games we got to the bye week?
So I think it's after 8 games. So week 9, I think, is our bye week.
Yeah. So if we have 3
6-2.
losses at week 9, you're gonna be. We're 6-3.
The only loss that we may have,
Baltimore.
like if we lose to Baltimore, I would okay.
Bro, I still.
And
think
even then, I think
the
we can beat
Panthers got a
Baltimore,
great
personally.
defense. That's all I'm worried about.
No, I'm not worried about the Panthers. Their offense sucks.
Their offense sucks.
I'm worried
I'm not
about
worried.
Tampa
We
Bay.
couldn't stop them last year. That's
Going
what
to
I'm
Tampa
worried
Bay.
about.
I don't like Tampa Bay as a team,
If
but
you ain't noticed, the Lions on the road there's some dogs. So
I'm not worried as Tampa Bay as a team. I just think that's the only game where it's like, watch out. This game could get, get weird in Tampa. But other than that, man, the Ravens are on the road, and then we got Vegas Monday night. We're not losing to Vegas on Monday night. That crowd is going to be crazy on Monday night.
You remember the last Monday night game we had?
The Bears? Were you there?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. I thought you
But
and Moti were there. I thought that was a game that you guys went
no,
to.
me and Moti went to the
Miami.
Miami Dolphins versus the Lions.
First, go ahead.
Stafford.
Row 3.
Yep. Stafford to Theo Riddick, game-winning touchdown.
Mo Malahi said Fahmy is a legend and Rashid is always a class act. That's nice. And then we have Sama El Hidai said hi, Mr. Tabit. So shout out to you.
Shout out to Mo.
Former students right there. So we talk about the Lions. What are some other takeaways from week 3 that you learned, Rashid, that you were like, man, you know what? This is something interesting. Like you gotta look into.
Miami is serious.
Yeah, that was for me, man. Miami put up 70, man.
That was I mean,
Is Miami that serious, or do the Denver sucks that much?
I think
There's a
Miami
difference.
could be, as of right now, like you guys know, Vic Fangio went to the Miami Dolphins. Like
Yeah.
that
They
was
hated
probably the biggest pickup
Yeah, it was.
in the offseason because Miami, we all knew their offense was going to be great, and
Now
this is
their
second
defense is
year.
better.
Now their defense is starting to play.
And they had Jalen Ramsey. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
They ain't got him back.
Yeah, Ramsey coming back in December. So I mean, is it safe to say Miami is the biggest contender for the Chiefs right now? On paper, or who do y'all think?
In the AFC?
In the
No.
AFC.
Miami, yeah.
Is it Miami for sure? Okay. Well, what are some other takeaways that you got going on?
Josh McDaniels is a horrible coach.
Yeah,
Worse than the NFL. I told you guys.
He's not the worst. I think Stanley's probably the worst.
Nah, he's at the bottom. Him and Sean Payton are fighting for the worst right now.
Hey, Josh McDaniels, by the way, hot seat. Watch out for him. He's gone soon.
More like
Coming
electric
soon.
chair.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, Jose came out firing today.
I'm just letting you guys-
Who bothers you, Jose, man? Let me know right now.
Nah, I'm not a fan of the Belichick tree, so I mean that coaching staff sucks, bro. Patricia, McDaniels, all of them.
Yeah.
They all went back.
Those are your takeaways right now, Rashid? Any
There's
other
a
big
few I'm
ones?
trying to think. So yeah, Cleveland's defense is really good.
They are good.
But yeah, I'll pass.
Who are the leaders of the North to you right now?
Detroit.
I'm talking about AFC North. I'm sorry.
Oh, AFC.
I like how you said that answer. Any North is Detroit, by the way. But AFC North, you got Pittsburgh, you got Cleveland, you got Baltimore, and you got Cincinnati.
It's like a mix, man. You got
They're going to beat each other up all
Yeah.
year.
That's a tough one.
ain't nobody gonna survive that one. Somebody's coming out limping. So
I would probably say maybe Cleveland.
I
with
know.
their defense.
See,
'Cause
that's the Ohio in him. It always
No,
comes
and
out.
I hate Ohio. I hate all things Ohio. First off, let's put that out there. All things Ohio, except for my wife.
There you go.
But they have the best defense. Baltimore, Lamar. I mean, he's a little like he can be lackadaisical with the ball sometimes.
I thought
he's
Lamar was
going
gonna be-
He's going to get his turnover. He'll get some turnovers. And they just keep getting injured. So I think with Cleveland's D, with their run game, I think they should be able to.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sheed,
Hopefully, I'm wrong.
yesterday was a debate: Cam Newton or Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
Me too. I'm Lamar.
Lamar had one good year, and y'all jumping on him.
Cam was just
went to the Super
a
Bowl.
run, but he was
Y'all forgot about Cam.
he could
Cam went to the
run,
Super Bowl.
but he
Forgot
was
about
he was
Cam.
really one dimensional. I think Lamar.
See, at least
Cam
Lamar's
Newton can
a
throw the
better
deep ball.
passer than Cam Newton is.
I
disagree.
I disagree.
Cam Newton is way more accurate.
Me too. Yep.
Stop,
100%.
guys.
Yeah.
Stop. Cam
100%.
Newton. Cam
You
Newton.
guys forgot about Cam Newton.
They forgot about Mr. Superman. It's all good.
Hey,
They
That
forget
was
about
when he
you.
was running. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't been as who's more successful right now? Who had a better career?
I mean,
it's still early
It's
for
still
Lamar.
early. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Lamar Jackson is declining. Say
they both
what you
had
want.
one MVP, right?
yeah.
Well, one went to the Super Bowl. The other one hasn't even been past. Hasn't been to the AFC Championship. I think.
No, it's big. It's big. That debate can still go on going. It's a legitimate question, I think, and I think both of them are.
I don't see
legitimate
Lamar
answers.
Jackson getting any better.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he already peaked.
That's
Down-
kind of that's
downhill.
That's scary for Baltimore. They just give him big
RG3?
money.
It's good for body more.
No,
Scared for
RG3.
salt.
RG3 is no good.
RG3.
Jose, biggest week 3 takeaway that you feel like right now so far?
We messed up trading Swift. You guys think that? I'd rather have Swift than Gibbs right now. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'd rather have
If
James
we
Carter
kept-
than Gibbs. It's-
Yeah, I'd rather have anybody.
It seemed like Swift didn't want to play here though.
Damn, guys.
Think?
Okay, can we talk about this right here, right now, so that people could understand? Like, and also we gotta let it be known. Like, number one, you can tell the relationship was ruined.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Swift?
With Swift, you can't have a guy like that in the locker room. You're trying to build something, then you got a guy probably not
might be
happy.
whiny.
So it's one of those situations where he had to go. They respectfully let him decide where he wanted to go. They took him to his hometown. They shipped him. The trade did what they had to do. They got a 4th rounder out of it. The biggest thing though is he's gonna want to get paid after this year, guys.
Let
This
him
is
go.
contract year. So why not get something out of it? We've done this with Hawkinson. We did this with Swift. It's very simple formula, guys. We were not gonna keep him after this year. Why not get something out of him? The guy was not happy. It wasn't working out for us. He kept getting injured. Congratulations, Philly got the free pass with a great player, and he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Behind the best offensive line. You see the line that
Yeah,
they
it's
had? Like,
crazy.
my man,
The pictures that you see where everybody's wide up,
Wallah,
just
like,
pushed out the way.
he ain't getting touched to like 7-8 yards down the
He's
field.
lucky that he has Jason Kelce.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. Fantasy wise, Swift was a steal because I don't know why he was going 8th, 9th round for some reason. People
Because
thought-
nobody can trust the Eagles running back core.
Yeah.
They're like the Patriots.
And Philly came out and said Gainwell got the starting job.
Yeah,
Exactly. He was
yeah.
he was second on the depth chart.
So, but like for the Lions, we were not gonna keep him, guys. And like, who knows if he will get a contract next year? Like somebody's gonna sign him, but we were not gonna give it to him.
Right.
So we might as well get something out of him. And in today's day and age, a 4th rounder for a running back is actually decent.
All right.
DB said last week wasn't the same without the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jose. Shout out from Dino. Shout out to Dino. We appreciate you, Dino,
Shout
for
out
tuning
to
in.
Manor's
Let us
daddy,
know
Wayne, and that.
if you have any questions. Bunch of Lamar haters on the set. That's what he said. Munir Ghazali. Devin Akinye or Zach Moss? Tough one. I've been against Moss for like the last.
Moss has been getting 20 plus
Yeah.
carries every game.
To me, I gotta go with Moss, right? I know
Yeah,
it's
he's
crazy.
gonna get more opportunities. It
More
sucks, but-
opportunities. Akinye is like the guy that can get you that 70-yard touchdown. But against Buffalo, I'm gonna go with Zach Moss. I'm gonna go with safe. This guy's gotten 20 points past back-to-back weeks, I think. So safe, Zach Moss.
Yeah, I feel Zach Moss too.
I'll say
I got both of them too, so I'm actually starting Moss over him.
Yeah, I picked Ezekiel last week too. I think I was the only one.
I thought you were about to say Achini.
So you want to go Zach Moss again?
I'm definitely going Ezekiel.
There you go. Zach Moss all across the board right there, Munir Ghazali. And Moti, week 3 takeaways. What are some of the biggest takeaways you got from week 3?
Yeah, I seen of course the Browns have a good defense, but one takeaway I seen kind of the old Deshaun Watson come back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For the first 2 weeks of the season, I was like, oh, this guy's horrible. And I thought it was mental because what he went through. You know, it's hard to probably recover for some people mentally. But last week I seen him like make some good throws, you know, move the offense. So I'm like, all right, he's back. I know he's out today, you know, but to me that was like the biggest takeaway. Whereas like I did not think, you know, he's gonna come out this year and you know what I'm saying, be a good quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. I think Cleveland Browns is, you know, they're looking like a real deal. We'll see how they do today with you know, Dorian Thompson starting at quarterback, and they're playing a big divisional game against Baltimore. What was the injury on Deshaun Watson? Is it
Throwing shoulder.
Shoulder. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll see how that works out for them.
Hey, one more question about week 3.
Yes, sir.
Justin Fields.
What
do you guys think about him now?
Justin Fields. Yeah, go ahead, do that one more time for us, Yusuf. There
I
you
think
go.
it's Justin
All right.
Bales.
Yeah. Hey, Hussein looked up. He thought it was one of y'all. He looked up. He was like, whoa, what's going on? Who let one loose, man? Hey, no, but he definitely
Man,
deserves
I feel
that.
so bad for my people in Chicago right now. I swear.
I've saw posts, by the way, that said tank for Caleb Williams. All right. I've seen posts of obviously coaches getting fired. I've seen posts like
I'm trying to find.
I feel
video,
bad.
man.
I feel
It's
bad.
Disgusting.
I don't think Justin Fields is. I mean, I do think he's an NFL quarterback. You know, you can make him into a successful player. But what happened was blindsided me. I mean, as a Lions fan, you know, we don't really care about Chicago too much. Like, I'm happy they're not doing good, but it's like I thought he would at least take a step forward. I didn't think he would be like the Superman people were thinking, but I thought, like, you know, he would be a little better passer and continue to run. It just looked a dumpster fire over there.
That was my biggest shock of the year so far. Because
Justin
I really
Fields?
thought he would be a lot better. I thought he would probably be like top 5 quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah.
But I think he probably just needs to play for another team.
Or
Because Chicago may be the new Jets. Like I guess the Jets are still the Jets, but they get a quarterback. The quarterback sucks, and it's more so of the organization and how they, I don't know, train. I have no idea, but it's something about it. But Chicago may be that. I think Justin Fields is a decent quarterback, but he needs to go somewhere other than Chicago.
Terrible.
Well, I think you know, a lot of that to me has to do with you know, their schemes, the offensive coordinator too. I mean, I would, if I was the offensive coordinator, I'm gonna adjust to my player's game. You know what I'm saying? If his strong suit is running the ball, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. But then again, you got teams that are not stupid. Like they know the game plan. They know that, you know, there's not much weapons out there. You know, so they gotta stack the box and they gotta make sure they have a QB spy or something on there. So, but I think a lot, you know, Justin Fields also his talent too, because, you know, we talked about it before. Yeah. He's missing guys downfield, like they're wide open. He just not seeing them. You know?
Yeah,
so
it's terrible. Ohio State quarterback.
Talent, yeah.
Could be confidence though. Like confidence is big,
huge.
and once your confidence is shot, then it's
absolutely
kind of like Zach Wilson. I think that's what's going on.
No, Zach Wilson just
he's
sucks.
not. Yeah, I mean,
I don't care if he has all the confidence.
Yeah, I mean, but you could tell his confidence is shot too right now. Like they both are just right now, and they're both from the same draft class. And you know, looking back at that draft class, it's like, all right, Mac Jones ain't looking too good. You know, Zach Wilson ain't looking too good. Justin Fields ain't looking good. I mean, Lawrence is solid.
Trey Lance.
You know, Trey Lance is, I don't know what's going on with him. We haven't heard a word about him in Dallas right now. So it's like, that was a bad draft class.
Terrible. But who do we get though?
Penei Sewell, yes.
The start of the
everybody else like that got drafted like in that range was all great picks for the teams that didn't take a quarterback.
Exactly.
Like it was Penei Sewell, you got
Waddle.
Slater, Chase, Waddle, Devontae Smith. So like a bunch of guys went that were non-quarterbacks that have been doing well.
Biggest fantasy surprise after week 3. Like what's like
Raheem Mostert's the number 1 fantasy running back right now.
How about Keenan Allen being top 3 in fantasy points?
Shout out to my man Keenan
I
Allen.
think I see that from Keenan. He's
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like Keenan Allen. I think Raheem Mostert.
He's going to be.
Surprise.
I think he's at this rate. He's going to be a first rounder next year.
No, not next year.
At this rate,
Stop it.
he's out, my man. He's averaging 25 easily.
It's early, and then people
And Mike Williams is out.
people are scared of him getting hurt.
I know he's got that. See, the thing what sucks about him, he's always a hamstring. I don't like those.
Yeah, leave Keenan Allen alone right now. All right, I want him to continue his success right now and let him do his thing.
Put a shield over him.
Yeah, a
Shield.
bubble. Every tackle, I'll be sitting there like, get down.
He
Man.
needs
Be
to
careful, dog.
He needs to be like Lockett.
Well, seriously, I
Yeah.
think he started to do that too, though. He starts to like go down.
You got to play smart.
Yeah,
Lockett
'cause
doesn't like getting hit. You know that.
You shouldn't. You know, it's smart for you not to be honest with you. I mean, you got to take care of your body. Your body is your investment at the end of the day. All right. So with that said, those are some of our week 3 takeaways. Yusuf, we're going to go ahead and give a shout out to our next sponsor of today, which is the Balkan House Restaurant. And then we're going to go ahead and keep things rolling. So shout out to the Balkan House Restaurant.
You know what, Yusuf, man?
Damn.
I'm in the mood for some Balkan food.
Yeah, man, me too.
Well, you know, there's no better place to go for Balkan than the Balkan House Restaurant. The Balkan House Restaurant is famous for their doner kebab sandwiches. But did you know that the Balkan House now serves breakfast? Did you also know that all their food is 100% halal? There are currently 2 Balkan House locations, one in Hamtramck and one in Ferndale. But they now also have 2 food trucks, so you can book your next party or event with the Balkan House on wheels. If you're looking for a nice place to eat with friendly service and great prices, look no further than the Balkan House Restaurant.
So it's all good.
All right, we're officially back. Let's quickly, Jose, can you grab this right here, by the way, man? I'm sorry. Is something over there? Yeah, the trophy.
Inshallah, 4 minutes.
The trophy.
We're back live, Fatmi. All right.
What did he say?
Said he just woke up.
Who?
Well, anyways, Tony might not be in the
Tony
building
is the
today, but it is
Elvis
what it is.
Presley of the fantasy guys.
Yeah,
If I find him constipated on the toilet, I'm just gonna.
there you go.
That's how Elvis Presley passed away. Sorry.
Okay. So with that said, shout out to the Fantasy Guys League. It's a league that we have, which basically all the fantasy guys are all in it.
It looks natural. Look how comfortable it looks next to me.
And then you have 7 different champions that are in it. So basically, you got
The best of the best.
yes. So
Like BMI towing.
there you go. So with that said, Moti, I want to hear your thoughts, and Jose, I want to hear your thoughts on the power rankings right quick, because I do want to give a shout out to those that are in the league specifically. So of course you got.
Run through it
I
real
put
quick.
myself at number 1.
I mean, can you just be any more conceited? Like,
Rashid, I tried my best to not, I wish somebody else did the power rankings. I don't want to have
maybe
to.
we
If you're
should.
good, you're good.
You know what I'm saying? So but it is what it is. Number 2, I got Eric Ratonia. With number 3, Jose licking his chops right behind Ratonia, right there.
Hey. If it wasn't for that week 1 loss, things would be different.
True.
Go
Number
ahead.
4, you got, I put Nader Al Abid. All right. Number 5, you got Dave. And then number 6, I put Big Bro Moti. Jose, what are your thoughts on the power rankings?
It's it's just the early first quarter. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just Omar's imagination. We're just out here to prove everybody wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're taking it one game at a time. We got some more players coming back this week, so we only getting better. And I'm speaking for myself and myself only. And hopefully by next week it's going to change again.
Moti?
No, I think your power rankings is accurate, man. Dave is my friend. Is definitely number one in the league,
team.
and it's crazy how much
That's Omar's team.
points you're scoring. Honestly, I think I scored 140 and lost. So,
Yeah, let me tell you something. This is not your average. I'm not lying. I'm not saying this because of the fantasy guys thing, but this is not your average league. Like everybody's putting up crazy points. I've seen a lot of leagues where a lot of people are not even cracking the hundreds. But I'm sorry, there's one team that's doing just terrible. I don't know whose team it is, but it's all the way at the bottom. Let me scroll. Got to put the thumb power in there. Ducktown Dynasty. Man.
Yeah, Tony's struggling. Tony's struggling for sure. How's he in the RNFL?
yeah, where's he at?
He's
Oh snap! He's number 1.
How's
My
he in
bad. My
champion-
bad.
Is he?
My phone is flipped upside down. His team is called. Wait, what? Oh yeah, he's at the top of the stairs in the basement. He's number 8. Looks like the door is about to close on him in 2 minutes. So
And then how about in Champions League? How's he looking?
He's not in Champions League.
he's 2-1.
I got you. Yeah.
He's all right in Champions League? Okay.
He's 2. Yeah.
All right. Well, with that said,
yeah, he's actually not doing bad in our NFL. Also, I'm bugging with you, Tony. He's actually got a good lineup. I like him. He started Montgomery, so he's off to a good start. I'll tell you that.
nice.
But
Congratulations.
he is playing the number 1 team. I hate that when you're going up against the best. But he's looking good right now. He's looking good.
Well, going to the Jacksonville game, who's also looking good. It looks like they pretty much got this game in hand. They're up 20-7. Atlanta Falcons. I just want to quickly ask: are you? You got Taylor Heineke, the high-priced free agent quarterback, back up. 4 games in. Atlanta's 2-2. Desmond Ridder does not look like an NFL quarterback. Are you starting Heineke next week, Moti?
I'm definitely starting Heineke. He has some starting experience, and To me, he's a gunslinger. You know, believe it or not, they compared him to Brett Favre at one point. He's gonna, he has some comparable.
That was when that was on the hype train, was on his highest.
Yeah, for sure. So I would definitely make the change. You're right. It doesn't matter to me. He's just not he's just not moving the offense. And then Arthur Smith's offense is designed, you know what I'm saying, to move the ball.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Arthur Smith is also one of those questionable coaches where it's like people think that he's.
Sorry, go ahead.
Who's that? Patrick?
Drew Holiday got traded to the Celtics.
For?
I was thinking.
I don't know.
too.
They just announced it right
I
now.
mean, that's important to mention who
Probably
because.
Melvin Brogdon is in there.
Oh yeah, Malcolm Brogdon
Yeah, I
and
think they're
Robert
coming out with some more right now.
Robert Williams, whatever. That's a good pickup for them though, Boston.
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
great.
yeah.
That's
Great
a very good
pickup.
pickup.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
Great pickup.
Who's better, Boston or Milwaukee right now?
Milwaukee, yes.
You guys said that too fast. Drew Holiday is a good player, man.
True, but I mean, you got Giannis
True.
and Dame.
They got Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday,
Porzingis is always injured.
Tatum, and Jaylen Brown.
I wish I could.
I mean, it's nice, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it.
It'll be fun this year.
The Bucks is gonna be fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
Finally see Damian Lillard be in a situation where if they don't win, then all that talk can get shut down. But I think he has a good chance of winning it all. Like I want him to get one at least.
Yeah.
Rashid, Damian Lillard.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
of
to
course.
solidify him as one of the better
Yes, he
players.
deserves it.
Rashid, Taylor Heineke starting next week for Atlanta. Would you do that?
So I don't think he's the solution. You have Ritter, and if the organization was behind Ritter, I think you still gotta.
You got to ride him.
You got
No
a
homo.
little bit,
Bosses.
a little bit longer, and actually like Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
You
The only
do
reason-
like him?
I think. Yeah, I think
He's got Chick-fil-A in
He's
his
decent.
at Atlanta, so he's doing good.
Listen, Arthur Smith, I don't know, man. Like, he has a system, don't get me wrong, but it's like, is it working? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really
hasn't yet.
working? Like, this guy, like, to me, everybody's hyping him up. Like, I think he's one of those good coordinator coaches, but I don't think he's a great head coach, man. Like, I think being ignorant is it kills fan bases. Like Robert Saleh, we were talking about him with Zach Wilson. Like,
He's
like,
losing the
I
yeah, man. He's
understand.
losing
This
the
is-
locker room,
This is
bro.
your pick, right? This is your quarterback. You picked him. You kind of want to show people, but at some point, you got to just take that loss and just realize, like, yo, man, I got to go. I mean, this guy got to go. Desmond Ritter is another one of those people to me. Like, Desmond Ritter is he's not good. He's not good. I'm sorry. Like, I have not seen anything about Desmond Ritter that shows me that he's an NFL quarterback. They're so talented on the outside. What's happening with Kyle Pitts they should go to
It's sad.
jail for what's going on with Kyle Pitts.
Oh my God, I forgot he's playing right now.
Yeah, he's just a great player that's not getting anything. So it's like, I don't know, man. As much as we praise Arthur Smith, you drafted Kyle Pitts in the first round. You drafted Drake London in the first round.
They drafted Kyle Pitts top 5 pick, remember? What was he, number 4?
4, I think. And by the way, over Jamar Chase
Over
and
Sidney
Jalen
Poole.
Waddle. Personally, I take a guy over Jamar Chase or Jalen Waddle. I'm going to want to show people why I took that guy over Jamar Chase and Jalen Waddle. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We'll see what
He has
happens.
4 targets, 2 catches for 21 yards.
Drew Holiday to the Celtics. We got it here. True. Munir said true. He was the only one that picked Moss. I followed his lead. So Munir was following your lead, Moti. All right. So with that said, if you guys are watching, feel free to ask questions. We're going to now break down games, talk about games, and then see who would you start and sit. First of all, to me, the game of the week, Dolphins versus the Bills, 1 o'clock.
Yep,
I
division.
don't know what they decided on this one, but this was not a good 1 o'clock decision.
Yeah, they should. Well,
But it's okay. We'll get a chance to, see that. It sucks because there's like 8 other games at 1 o'clock. So it's going to be on Red Zone. If it was a 4 o'clock game, I'll probably be watching that game a little more. Dolphins, Bills, Rashid, who are you starting? I'm going to start off with Dolphins. You just kind of just
Everybody.
Everybody.
Coach.
But if you had a Keenye,
yeah, everybody.
a
Special
Keenye or
teams.
Mostert, who you starting?
both of them.
Wow.
I'm serious. I mean,
So you would start
I
them
mean,
at both on your. So if you had both, you would start both.
who's your other option? It depends on what your other options are. Definitely start Mostert.
Because Omar's got both right now. That's why he's giving you that
I
look.
don't. I'm just laughing because it's like I think
crazy.
somebody easily could have both. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But like you said, they can both get 13
Yeah.
points like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. It's not crazy. I mean, dude, they're both. I mean,
So
Keenye jumped himself into the top 5 after last week.
So it depends on who your other options are. But I mean, if there was ever a time to start 2 running backs on the same team, it would be the Miami Dolphins.
All right, so you started everybody from Miami then, huh?
100%.
Jose Buffalo, who you got for Buffalo?
Your average is, you got your number 1 king, Stephon Diggs. He's the go-to guy, man. I love him. Josh Allen needs a bounce back game. James Cook's been doing good. Gabe Davis is like a nice little flex. Other than that, I don't like the tight ends. That's pretty much all I got for Buffalo. It's going to be a high-scoring game, I hope.
Who you got winning this game? Buffalo's at home.
Shout out to the fam in Bufftown, so I'm going with Buffalo Bills, man.
Rashid, who you got?
Miami.
Me too.
I mean, they scored 70 points last week. So.
Yeah, they're on their high
until they
horse.
lose.
And the crazy part is they didn't even have Waddle.
Yeah, so
That's the crazy part. I think 27-24 Miami, Moti. Who you got winning that game?
Yeah, I definitely got Miami. You guys talked about it earlier about the Miami defense. I think the Miami defense is starting to play well too.
We need to start. I need to know who's right and wrong about these games.
Yeah. Broncos, Bears. It goes from the best game to the worst game. It's the worst game at 1 o'clock.
Final score 0-0. They tie.
that would be amazing.
I think it's gonna be an ugly game, but I think the Bears are gonna win, man. I think the Bears are gonna figure something out.
And the
win.
Bears, listen, man, they just called that Chase Claypool's inactive. I don't blame them. They traded.
That's another heartbreak.
Listen, man, they traded the 32nd pick. It would have been a first-round pick. I don't care. They traded that for Chase Claypool. I'm not worried about why they did that, but they suck at drafting anyway, so they saved themselves an embarrassment again. But the Bears, again, are derailing. Worst team in the NFL. Worst defense in the NFL. I think they're going to lose because they're going to get outcoached.
There you go. What, the Bears?
The Bears are going to lose.
Okay. Moti, who you starting for the Bears?
Bears, you have to go with DJ Moore.
That's it.
You have to start him, and you're right about that. Even the running backs.
Damn, yeah.
How about Justin Fields?
I'm not a fan of Justin Fields.
I think the Broncos defense are not that. I mean, they're bad, but they're just going to be. It's.
But going
70 points.
Hassan, going back to your
I can't even.
going back to your comment about Chase Claypool. Again, he's another member of the Bears that spoke out to the media. You know what I'm saying? So I think the head coach lost that locker room. I don't think they're winning today.
So you got, but from the Bears, you just got DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, you have to start him.
For Denver, I'll start Javonte Williams this week. Opportunities might present themselves, or especially in the red zone.
Yeah, but like I was. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's Sutton too. That's it.
You don't have nobody else. You know. I mean, I'm just saying because
Until-
the
I gotta wait
Bears
till-
got a terrible defense, man.
I mean, I'm boom Philly and Marvin Mims because he's only projected 6, so I could see him getting.
Oh yeah,
something.
that's a good boom.
Yeah. So
That's a great boom. I was wondering why.
Jerry Judy though, I would wait and
Man,
see. I would
listen,
wait
like
and
Jerry
see.
Judy. I don't know what's going on. He wasn't targeted a lot.
Yeah, I would wait and see. Like it's okay to bench him and he does well. Okay, you can start him next week, but he hasn't proved anything
Yeah,
yet
because
since he got back.
I got a situation. Well, who's my? I mean, it's like they're all like everybody's quarterback sucks on my team. I got DJ Moore. I got Michael Thomas. I got Jerry Judy.
Derek
the-
Carr's playing.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's playing.
active.
Oh no. Let me tell you why I'm worried about that. Because you're playing the Bucks, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever the Bucks and the Saints play, there's always a fight.
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
I mean, you got. Well, I'm sorry. That's the other.
But like I'm
side.
saying
I don't
about
know
my going for the worst quarterbacks, it sucks. And I got, what am I gonna do?
All right, here we go. We got a couple questions, by the way. So we got, how many teams is too many teams to be a fan of? All right, that's a great question. That's,
2 is the max. That's how I feel. You got your team, and then you got your backup team.
I agree.
I
The
agree.
Lions don't make the playoffs, so we always used to root for somebody else.
KC.
Casey?
That's Casey. Okay.
Dave Farver, what's up, fellas? Somebody needs to trade with me in the Champions League. Sheed, you've changed.
Oh man.
I got you, Dave. We'll make something work.
All right, I've seen numbers that show Trubisky is being better than Fields in every
Absolutely.
metric other than rushing. How do you guys feel about Fields' slander in the Bears organization? Is the mess Fields' fault or overall direction? So that's a great question. I mean, we kind of were talking about it. Do you blame Fields for everything, or do you think it's just everything that's going on?
Combination of both.
And he's just involved in it.
It's a combination of both. I mean, Fields definitely can do better, but I think the organization is a dumpster fire. So
Yeah.
So Chase Daniel, former quarterback, right? I guess he has like a podcast too. He broke down film. I didn't watch too much of it, but like he was basically showing like no separation from the receivers on Chicago Bears, and like the plays are terrible.
Listen.
Yeah.
2 players are in one spot type of thing. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Fields definitely takes the blame, but I think it's like 75-25.
But
I
then
think
you see that picture of the field wide open when Fields is in the pocket and receivers wide open and he
Nader
throws it in the
late.
middle.
Yeah, no.
Nader Nation is on the line. Let's get it.
Let's see what's
Our
going
annual.
on. Nader Nation, what's going on? You're calling in on the week I play you. What's happening?
Good morning, guys. I have one salam to everybody on the panel.
Yep.
Is my cousin there, or he's off suspension? My cousin.
No, he's still suspended.
Still suspended.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's not suspended,
Okay,
by the way. Don't be trying to start no controversy with me and AB, all right? He's not suspended.
I love AB. I
Yeah.
love AB. Good win last week. Anyways, should I start the Miami running back?
Which one?
I'm playing against him.
Cheney? Omar, why don't you?
The one that had 50 points.
Omar, why don't you answer this for him?
Isn't it Chan?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I could play Swift or him.
Both.
I can't. I played Gibbs on Thursday.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
I go Swift.
You'll go Swift?
Yeah, I'll go Swift too.
I'd go Swift.
Omar is looking at us with a mean
no,
look,
I'm
so I
sorry.
think he doesn't want you to go Swift. So let's see.
Maybe I could use. I could leave Swift and put him in my flex.
I know, but you got Pittman in your flex. I love Pittman, right?
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
And you also got Ayuk. Wow, this guy's stacked. You got a good team. I like this.
Yeah,
I'm rooting
I mean,
for you. I'm rooting for you, man.
Play
I
Cam
am super
Akers.
elite.
You are super elite, like your team. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Hey,
Yes.
Nader, you do have a good team. My advice to you is good luck. That's my advice. You know, I can't.
Who's that? Is that Omar?
That is Omar.
Good luck. You know,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not sharing my thoughts on this situation. You know, that's why we bring other people on the panel. They can share their thoughts. Motsi, what is your opinion?
You know what I think I should do? I'm going to answer my own question. I think I should leave him out and just see if it was a it was a fluke. You know,
A fluke
'cause he
game?
did score 70 points.
So we're gonna ride with
Yeah.
Swift. We're going with Swift.
Yeah, we're gonna go Swift. Yeah.
Knowing that you're starting Swift, I feel a lot more comfortable starting Swift now. Thank you.
Yeah. He's gonna have a good game.
Let's get
Maybe
it.
3 touchdowns.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Come on,
Okay,
Nader.
guys.
All right, Nader.
We'll talk later. Thank you.
All right, thanks for the call, man.
Good luck, Nader.
Bye.
Damn,
I love me some Nader Nation.
I didn't want him to start Swift, man.
Oh man, that is. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like because if he started Akini, whatever his name is, Akini,
Yeah,
and I
you
started
got
Mostert,
Mostert.
right? Like if
One is gonna blow up, but not the other.
so, but now like if Akini scores and he's on his bench, it still hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got Mostert, so I'm gonna be mad as heck that Akini scored, and he's on his bench.
A-Chan. A-Chan.
It's Achan, okay, and Swift against Washington, man, that's scary, bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, Achan is a backup right now from Miami. All right?
Yeah.
And for me, you got to show me 2 weeks in a row.
Wow,
Yeah,
it shows what Boston won't even.
yeah. Well, there you go. All right, we
Hey,
got a couple.
here's
What's going
the-
on?
read this out
Blazers
loud.
are sending Drew Holiday to Boston from Malcolm Bob and Robert Williams and draft picks from Damian Lillard trade. Nice.
Not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, they just, they got, Portland's not bad either, by the way. They got some decent pieces, man.
No, it's not.
All right.
Portland, yeah, it's Portland.
With that said, okay, the Fields situation, you were mentioning that Fields was part of his problem too. Like he doesn't throw the ball.
Yeah, it's the offense, it's the receiving core. They don't got a true. I mean, DJ Moore is a true one, but besides DJ Moore,
was a true one, personally.
I mean,
I wasn't that high on DJ Moore in Carolina.
He's always
he was
been-
real spotty to me.
imagine him as just a slot or like on the Chiefs. He'll be a. I mean, it's just the situation that he's in that sucks.
I could play
thought
for the Chiefs.
I thought Khalil Herbert was going to be all right this year in fantasy, especially with that preseason fluke that he had. It's just bad offense. Maybe the offensive coordinator needs to go, and the quarterback, and the receivers, and the offensive line, and the running back. That's
And
it.
the coach.
And the coach.
Hey,
and
I need you guys to think about something too. You know how me and Dave made a trade, and everybody's like, "Oh, I kind of won a little bit." Think about it right now, right? Dave sent me Herbert, he sent me Mitchell, and he sent me DK.
Metcalf.
He got in return Brian Robinson. Zeke is about to get RB1.
Starting position today.
Yes.
Sorry.
Just think about it
I'm
for a
not starting
second.
Stevenson. I'm starting Mostert.
And Sutton.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think in the long haul, I like DK Metcalf.
Oh, trust me,
better
of
in that
course.
trade.
Of course.
Khalil Herbert he was not gonna start for you. He's gonna be like your bye week running back. I'm hoping from now on. But if you at this point, you have to start him.
But he's a titip.
He is a tit, but
Are you starting him?
What is a tuta?
No, he's not.
hey, Yusuf, he
Yusuf.
wants to know what a tit is.
That's what I thought.
Nice.
Yeah.
Little,
All right, we got Debo or Mike Evans this week. Who y'all starting? Debo Samuel or Mike Evans?
Who's in that situation?
Tough.
Munir Ghazali is 8-man leagues,
Hey,
by the way.
Right, 6-man league, man.
Hey, Debo Samuel, Mike Evans, they both balling right now. Top 10 receivers.
And who are they playing? Mike Evans is going up again.
Mike Evans.
Yeah,
Going up.
he's
So I'm
gonna-
starting Debo.
Yeah, because we
'Cause he's
talked
playing
about
against Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore, and they're
And
I
has
wouldn't
not
be-
end well for Mike Evans.
and he might
lately.
get ejected by the third quarter.
That's true.
It's a big game for both
Is
teams.
it at
too. It's
is it
on
at New
high-
Orleans?
High intensity.
I gotta know. If it's at New Orleans, I would not start Mike Evans. I'm serious.
I'm starting. If you're really picking between those two, I'm starting Debo Samuel against Arizona. Could
I need
be
a new-
a
I
lot
need-
of possessions.
I need a new
Hey.
quarterback.
You know,
Debo.
It could be a lot of possessions.
Wow. Joining us for the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes left on the show. All right.
The artist formerly known as Fahmy, aka Tony, aka Mr. Grubbin, aka Mr. 10 Minutes to Go. First of all, contract
see
being
that on-
negotiated.
Yeah.
From now on, you're gonna be in a phone call only person.
Ravens Browns. Let's go back to this way. Ravens Browns. Who are you starting for Baltimore this week, Rashid?
Lamar, I'll start. Flowers, Andrew.
Yeah, I think Flowers is gonna be a good start this
I
week
guess that works.
because they got Beckham is out and Bateman's out.
Bateman's out. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about Gus Bus? What is he? What's he's
7,
healthy?
8.
10?
Oh, he's 10 now?
Okay.
I seen 7.
All right.
I would still start.
Jose, are you starting anybody in Cleveland with Dorian Thompson? Robinson Thompson.
I love me some Ford. Shout out to the UAW.
This Tuesday, by the way. This Tuesday we have our strike show with Nash and Fatty Nagy gonna be coming on the show.
This Tuesday.
This Tuesday.
Shout out to the union.
I predicted. I mean, I scheduled the show 2 weeks ago, knowing that the deal was not going to be in place. By the way,
I have, Sean Fain. Shout out to the UAW president. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Keep your buffs going, brother. Back to the Browns. Like I was saying, Ford and Cooper. I like. Njoku is gonna play today.
Dorian Thompson Robinson, though, whatever obviously his name
Listen,
is.
you never know, man.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, are you gonna?
No, I wouldn't. I feel more comfortable starting Aiden O'Connell than him right now.
Yeah, and that's why Aiden O'Connell is
Is a boom Philly.
of mine as well. I'm so happy.
Let's take the time.
It's rare to get a
Hey,
quarterback.
can we get a round of applause, Yusuf, for the man of the hour for the last half hour? My boy Tone, man. I missed you. Hey, was it chess day today? Jeez. What's going on? Yeah.
No. All right.
Oh, they cut him off already?
I just want to clarify some things. First of all,
Go ahead, Tony.
number one, I beat this guy
Okay.
last week.
All right.
Number two, I'm beating that guy
This week.
Woo! All right. Number three,
You're playing me next week. Are you gonna win? Throw my point?
I'm playing the 1 seed, Nabil this week, and Ali. another one.
Yeah,
Looking
Fahmy
good
has
in
a
both,
tough
so
week.
I'm looking good in both.
I need some drama music for Fahmy's rant. Hold on.
No need for that right now. But
We got too much going on.
out of all people, you know what happened to me this past weekend?
What happened to you this past weekend?
I finished off Monday night with a close win. I won by .13.
Oh, God.
I wake up Tuesday. I'm like, you know what? I'm in the 9th seed right now. There's 8 teams that make it. I'm overcoming injuries. I'm feeling really good.
Let me check the waiver wire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm already looking. I don't need no running back. Right?
good.
I'm good.
I'm in the play-in.
Hell yeah.
Playing tournament?
Wednesday morning, wake up. First thing I see is a message from that guy. Guys, that's not funny. Why is it showing that Tony lost to the Jays? There was a stat correction.
Oh, first one of the year, baby.
Yes.
That makes me so happy.
I know.
inside.
Hey, I know. Now, out of all people to happen to, why it gotta happen to me? I haven't overcome enough this year.
He's going through a lot, Yahoo. Jeez.
Hey,
Get it
J.K.
right the
Dobbins,
first time.
Nick Chubb,
The guy took his family out to eat.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, what's going on?
Hey, I thought we're not having a Tony rant. What's going
Oh,
on?
It's all right.
sorry.
No, it's all right. We were. I
Next
wanted
Let
to-
it all out, big
Yeah,
guy.
man.
This is what fantasy
Next man
football
up.
is.
It's all right, man.
So, needless to say, they weren't happy at the house all week. Groceries weren't in place.
Did they eat?
Waleed asked me
Hey,
to take him out a couple times.
I heard your wife was like, grab 2 milks, and then you grab 1. She's like, I thought I said 2. Say, well, that was a stat correction.
That's
It
a
went
good
down to 1.
I like that. Yeah, it was. I've come to the point where I just laugh.
Do you? Hey,
Yeah.
you ever see that meme where the laughing clown has a crying face in the back?
Yeah.
All right,
Listen,
so
man,
make
if
sure-
Femi plays that role, like it doesn't affect.
Too good if you ask me.
Fantasy football affects everybody, guys.
It
Exactly.
does. Not as I
Like-
just said it. Not as much as he used to.
Wow, real quick, breaking news. The Bears are looking to trade Chase Claypool
And look who's looking for receivers.
for
Carolina.
a 5th or a 6th round pick in return. That tells you if they don't make a deal by Monday, they are going to cut him.
No, Carolina Panthers want a receiver too. It's perfect timing. Carolina came out saying they want a receiver. Chicago came out saying they traded.
If I was the Chiefs, I'm sending that 5th round pick.
And Carolina and Chicago already made a trade with one another
I'm
for
not-
Bryce Young. So
Chiefs need a
their
receiver more than
GMs,
ever.
their GMs are close. Watch out for Chase Claypool going to Carolina. It's gonna probably happen. New scenery for him.
Moti chicken in the lineup. Yeah, Christian Kirk had 16.
All right.
Woo!
It is what it is.
Yeah.
man. I had Trevor Lawrence. I said,
Nice.
I see what y'all do.
Evan Ingram was a boom Philly of mine.
Was he?
He was. I'm not sure what.
Well, he
No,
did.
I think he got like
I wish
11.
he was of mine too. He got like 13. Something.
Did he?
12, 13, something like that.
Solid.
I
But
can
it's
give
not
you
a
the
boom
numbers.
because you got to remember we got to hold boom to a higher standard, and that's on record. So you got to put the guess.
Oh,
as
for
Evan
sure.
Ingram.
I appreciate his honesty.
Yeah.
Too. See,
I
what
haven't.
you-
I can show you on my phone if you want me to.
No. We're glad you said this because he didn't boom, and you get an 0 for 1 already.
Okay,
Hey.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rashid is a real
What's he
one.
projected?
See, Rashid,
Solid.
What was he projected?
Probably 10.
Yeah, 10. He
Yeah.
did
I
15.
think it was 8.
Okay.
We got.
All right.
It's a
I
difference.
think it was 8.
If it was 8, he
Yeah.
boomed. If it
well,
wasn't,
then I boomed too.
Yeah.
Go for it.
But he knows.
I like it.
Tony knows. 'cause
Solid.
Tony
He had 8. I trust Rashid.
Tony has
I don't know
the-
what it was.
Tony has him on his team. All right. With that said, shout out to Tony. Thank you for your amazing speech. Might have to pull that out as a clip, and I'm gonna post.
It
I'm gonna
wasn't-
put,
it was by
when you
accident.
lose in fantasy or when
Yeah,
you,
but I
because of
think you
stat
got you
correction.
kind of have to edit out that stuff about
No.
the kids and
That's actually the part that I'm gonna keep.
Everything that
That's the
has
part-
to do with his family.
That's the part I'm gonna keep. Hey, Tony, Joshua Kelly or Isaiah Pacheco?
Oh, Kelly. Yo, I picked him up. That's another guy, Moti. that
Hey, I picked him up too.
I appreciate that. See, there's a lot of people that people don't. There's a lot of things that people don't realize.
Absolutely.
That Moti is a man of the people. He's there for people when they're down. And he called me up. He said, "Hey, yo, Cuzzo." I'm like, "What's up?" He said, "Let me tell you something." And then I know
Whoa.
that's the signal to get serious.
Stop what you're doing.
right?
Listen, yeah, facts.
Pick up Joshua Kelly. I'm telling you this one time out of love.
That's
out of
crazy.
respect.
I just picked him up and started
And he
him
just
in my
hung
other
up.
league.
I've been trying with
Yo.
Rashid too. You know.
I'm telling
I don't know.
you. bro.
I don't know if you want me to speak publicly, like in the group, or privately. So,
Oh, I can.
I don't know.
I attest.
Because I
I'm a
call him
witness.
privately. Because I call him privately.
Gotcha.
So
No, but it wasn't last week when I beat you. We're talking about this week when I'm playing again.
Yeah, I need him. I need someone this week as well.
Oh,
I have him.
well, you should have
I
picked up.
have what you need.
Wow.
Pause.
Hey,
We'll talk.
Rashid, Joshua Kelly or Isaiah Pacheco?
I'm going
Say it, Sheed.
Kelly.
Let's get it.
All right, Jose.
Play dudes prime time.
Pacheco. Moti.
I'm going Joshua Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly Kapowski runs.
I'm gonna go Kelly. Slight edge to Kelly. Sadak. I'm gonna give it a slight edge to Kelly. All
Oh,
right.
it's Sada?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, now
playing
that
against
all
it
changes.
changes.
You playing against him?
He's going to play Pacheco.
He
likes
knows who he
Pacheco.
wants to play.
He
Let's
likes
see who he,
Pacheco.
I want to see who he is. I mean,
We'll see what happens. All right, Yusuf, let's go ahead and give a shout out to another ad before we continue flying through this. Let's
we
give
gotta
a
go
shout out
to
to
the
Qahwah House. We're going to fly through these next games too. So shout out to Qahwah House. We appreciate them. We appreciate Tony too.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a good one.
You know, if you're ever in need of some coffee, then you have to stop by the best place in the country. You know what that is, Yusuf?
Yeah, man, it's gotta be the Qahwah House.
It's definitely the Qahwah House. It's the first Yemeni coffee shop of its kind. You can stop by Qahwah House to try their famous Yemeni lattes, Adani Shahis, Mafawad, and Jubani coffees. You can also stop by to try their delicious pastries, such as the Yemeni favorite sabaya, everything mini bites, and they even serve sambusas. They have locations in Michigan, New Jersey, New York, and Illinois, with more locations coming to a state near you. So no matter where you're at in the country, be sure to stop by Qahwah House and get a glimpse of what the Yemeni culture is all about. Also, don't forget to download the new Qahwah House app. You can now order your coffee and go, skipping the line entirely. It's like having your own personal barista.
You can't beat him, join
There's a reason why there's a reason why we joined forces, Rashid.
If you can't beat him, join him kind of thing.
You know,
No.
I was actually talking to Salak about this the other day. I mean, yesterday I was like, you know, the shift had to have happened.
Yes.
But anyways, let's focus on fantasy football.
Whoa.
Let's fly through this.
You mean the teaming up had to happen, not the shift. The shift never happened.
The shift definitely happened.
Oh my
The
goodness!
shift
You know what,
definitely
man?
happened.
You know what? Challenge accepted. From here on out, I declare we're not playing on the same team anymore.
I do declare.
Listen,
All right, and done.
all right.
Please
deal.
accept.
Steelers, Texans. Tony, who are you starting for the Houston Texans? Your
How
boy.
about for the Steelers?
Oh, Steelers.
I'll do the Steelers.
Yeah,
We're
do the
gonna go
Steelers.
Jalen Warren and Najee Harris.
Boom, Phillies.
2-pack. Boom. Philly specials on the same team.
That's wild.
Almost never happens, but guess what? It happened last week with Mostert and A-Chain.
Yeah.
It's happening this week with Warren and Harris.
Are you starting George Pickens?
Yes, I am.
How about Kenny Pickett?
Not really.
Pat Frymouth.
Hey, that's Moti boy.
Facts.
He discovered it.
Facts.
He's in Texans, Moti. Who you starting for Texans?
Hey, Pittsburgh D, though.
I talked about it.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, still, yeah. We just talked about Dell. Dell's seems like a good pickup.
Yeah.
I like Nico Collins. You know, I wish Michigan would have used him, you know, more. But C.J. Stroud, man. You know, I think this week he's a streaming quarterback, right? You know,
Especially with all the quarterbacks that are like
Yeah, so-
injury and out. So
Really?
Stroud might be a
Against the
stop.
Pittsburgh
yeah,
defense?
I don't like Damian.
Pierce.
I don't like. I'm sorry, she.
I told you. I told you.
Just,
I don't have anything I can do. I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, bro. Your
Can
team-
you
Your
give
team
me
garbage, son.
for Mr.
Yo.
Pierce real quick?
All right.
It's well due.
This dude did a power rankings preseason, and he was like named off all.
You're not supposed
the
to be
names.
on the show based off of when I beat you in the playoffs a couple years ago. So let's
A
just.
couple of years
Oh,
ago.
shit.
First of all,
He's bringing back the clip
Yeah.
from
Did I beat you last year,
the
too?
end of season 3 where Fahmy
you don't
said,
even know this.
I don't
Wait
know
a
who I
minute.
beat last year.
You don't even know this.
I'm out
Did you
there,
make the
man.
All I
playoffs
know
last
is,
year?
hey, what have you done for me lately? I beat this man.
Tony.
Oh.
Not cool. Hey,
Yes.
I beat this guy last week after he was talking all that smack in the preseason. This dude listed every single team and didn't put the number 12 ranking because it was me, right? So I call him up. Hey, what's the deal? He's like, in the words of Hobeezy, your team garbage, son.
Wow.
And I beat him. True story. True story.
Congratulations.
Also, what Rashid is saying is also true, by
As
the way.
Dion would say, "Get me now."
There you go.
Who?
Dion.
Oh, give me now.
Yep.
Oh,
Win
keeping
now.
receipts. I
By
keep
by the
receipts.
end of the season, I'll be all right.
Oh
Rashid,
my God,
Vikings,
this guy had
Panthers.
One good year.
Vikings,
He had
Panthers.
One good year.
Who are you starting for the Vikings
And all
this
of a
week?
sudden, he's an expert.
Kirk, JJ,
Jordan Addison or
Osborne.
Osborne? Or I mean Hawkinson. He's not
Hawkinson, definitely.
How about Madison?
No, no.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't
gonna lie
start
to you.
Madison.
That sounds like Nabil's team in Champions League.
I'm sorry.
Well,
This dude went every single skill position. He took Addison, JJ, Hawkinson, Madison, and didn't take Kirk Cousins.
He's number 1.
I know this. We're all making fun of him. He's the high scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would do Madison.
yeah.
Because I think if he fumbles, and I think he has a problem with fumbling, they will pull him.
Yeah.
Because Cam Akers is playing this week.
So
He's back. Jose, how about for the Panthers?
Sorry, I was trying to look up that last episode where he said he was going to leave. Who are you going to say?
Panthers, Adam Thielen. Anyone else?
Yeah, I felt Ratonia when he was talking about the revenge game. I
Yeah.
loved it. I would like Miles Sanders to get some more touches. Vikings are like one of the terrible, terrible defense. So I don't like a lot of people from that. I mean, I know their rookie Mingo is not playing today. I believe he's out with a concussion. Who else do they got? They don't really got a lot of people to work with, honestly.
Really? Mingo's out?
Yeah.
What's DJ Shark's projections?
Do.
I can see DJ Shark
I think it
getting.
was
Oh.
8. I think it's 8.
Really?
Is it?
Is it really
that's
just 8?
boom Philly-ish?
Yeah, that's definitely a boom Philly
Like 8, 9.
category right there. DJ Shark. Let's see. He's 9.27. It's kind of pushing it right there.
Right.
It's
So we're looking at 13.1.
Yeah, something like that. All right, well, let's keep it rolling then. We got the game I'm looking forward to a lot of fantasy implications, which is Rams versus the Colts. I think
Wow.
It's going to be a fun game.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game, man. And by the way, the Colts, number 1 in the AFC South.
Would you start Richardson?
Yes.
I wouldn't because I'm
Richardson
going
is a top 12 fantasy quarterback from here to the end of the year. I think like he just is, you know, he's a starter, you know.
He's too much rushing yards to ignore.
Yeah, like he has a floor of I think 18 to me in
Wow.
fantasy. You know, with the rushing and probably gonna get you at least a touchdown and it's gonna get you good at least 150 yards passing.
I got a question from Shock City.
Yes,
He said Justin Fields or Daniel Jones.
that's a shocker.
Okay, that is shocker.
Play dudes.
Daniel Jones against Seattle. You got Justin Fields against Denver. I would start Daniel Jones this week.
All right,
I'll
Daniel
go
Jones.
Fields.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Shock got to make a trade.
No, he don't. He just has to
Man,
play the right
QB
guy.
He's been
Q-
trying to make a trade.
QB is a very important position.
The most
It is
important position.
No, it's not the most.
Yeah, it is.
I disagree.
Very thin.
Running backs are thin. If you got the right ones, you're straight.
Man, bro, you can scoop running backs up like ice cream nowadays.
No, I agree.
Everybody's
All
turning
right,
their
so what do we got?
I'm going Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones across the
I
board.
go.
Nobody likes
Except-
Justin Fields.
except-
I'll go Justin
except-
Fields.
Except
Yeah, I know you would.
Got to.
Hey,
Got to.
It's a nice jersey.
congratulations, man.
Yeah.
You lost weight.
And go
What?
All right, next. So
Rams, Colts. Rams, Colts. Tony, who you starting for the Rams?
I'm
It's the
serious.
angle. It's the
I mean,
angle.
I never thought he was overweight, honestly.
Really?
Oh, God.
Listen,
No, real talk.
I'm his friend.
All right.
I'm the truth. I'm his friend.
Femi,
That's
I
the
tell
Dave.
the truth.
That's
who would
the
you
Dave.
start with the Rams?
Hey, is my shirt tight?
The Rams.
Yes, the Rams. What are we looking now?
Yes to the shirt tight or yes Rams?
What are we talking about? Hey, what's the question? Who's
By
on
the way, that's
Rams?
the camera you want to point at. You want to tell them Rashid's your friend.
Yeah. I think I got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did it. But-
Rams, man.
Man,
Higby today?
he just got his extension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just got paid.
Rams are tough, man.
Well,
You got to start Kyron Williams.
What about
That's your boy.
Oh, shout out for Fahmy. I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks ago on the set, I handed Fahmy my phone.
Yes.
He benched Josh Reynolds.
Yes.
And started K Willie.
Yes.
And when
then the
as
one-
soon as the game started, Josh Reynolds going off. He dropped
Yep.
20. I text Fahmy like, why? Why would you do this?
I said,
He
what?
said, yo, trust the process.
Yes. I said, hey, Daniel-san, patience.
Patience,
Yeah.
Daniel-san.
And he's like, no. I said,
Wax on, wax off.
young grasshopper.
Nice set.
Right. Yeah. And then he wasn't feeling good. I tried calling him.
And-
He didn't pick up.
And it was against
And
the
then
Niners
four-
defense.
4 o'clock game happens.
By
and then
4:25, I'm texting Fahmy, you deserve, you know what?
Yes.
Get over
It
here.
only,
Get
it
on
only
it.
took 4
Come get your
weeks
seat,
for him
man.
to bring it up on the show. But it's okay. This stuff always.
First of all, this happened that week too. I wasn't even here because I had the extraction last week. So
I watched the show coming in, and I seen you scroll all the way down.
it was
To
just
where
the
my teams were.
Ducktown dynasties need some help. Other than that, you're doing good in
I
fantasy.
lost my 3 out of my top 4 picks.
You had Nick Chubb and Dobbins as your
Don't
running
say I
backs.
didn't, because
You're counting Cooper Kupp.
yes, he's an IR.
You got Cooper Kupp
All right.
coming to Ducktown dynasty.
That is a fact.
Wow.
Tony,
Solid.
who are you starting? Are you starting Cooper Kupp this week for the Rams?
I'm starting next week.
All the way.
Hey, that's what the one always tells this guy. MOT, Cooper Cup, looking good.
All right. Are
That's
you
the-
Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell?
Yeah. I
Both
mean,
of them?
listen, bro, it's dink and dunk. Let's go.
I think Tutu's only projected 10 points, so I like that.
About like 10.98, so it was 11. I like Nacua a lot today. I think he's gonna have his first touchdown. I think he's gonna.
That's
he's gonna
crazy.
ball
He
out.
hasn't scored a touchdown yet.
Yeah, he's gonna ball out. I think
So
today.
that's where I think. No, well, I'm not even gonna compare him.
There you go. There
To
you
the
go.
Cup.
All right.
Cups have-
Colts. You got. We talked about Richardson. You starting Richardson, Moti?
Yeah, I do like Richardson. I mean,
The three-headed monster. They got a three-headed monster. You starting that
Moss and Pittman.
for now.
Yes, I do like that. But before we leave today, make sure she'd give us our history lesson about the.
Oh yeah, Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah, we definitely need
The
that.
Muskegon Airmen. I'm like,
Hey.
what were
That's Tony's fault.
I think he misheard it.
Oh my
It's not my
god.
fault. It was not my
Listen,
fault.
we.
I got on Google like, who are the Muskegon? Like, did they make a mistake or is it something that I don't know about? Or
Talk to us about the Tuskegee Airmen, Rashid. What's the history lesson behind the Tuskegee Airmen?
Tuskegee Airmen. Let's see, World War II. You still had some Jim Crow laws, so African Americans weren't really able to participate. So the Tuskegee Airmen were pretty much the first group, the first squadron that was able to participate. So they were protecting the different bombers. And at first, the white bombers were like, we don't want to work with them, but their track record was the best. So then they were saying, no, we want the Tuskegee Airmen. So they painted the back of their jets. They had red tails, so they are also known as the Red Tails. And from a Detroit perspective, Coleman A. Young was a Tuskegee Airman.
Wow.
Oh, okay. There you go.
There you go.
So-
There goes. Give that a round of applause, man. There goes the history lesson that we
I
needed.
know that.
Were you a part of the Muskegon Airmen?
I don't remember Coleman A. Young.
You don't remember Coleman A. Young?
See, that's the difference.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We
The
might-
mayor?
No. I know the mayor. I don't remember him in our infantry.
This guy.
Oh.
Okay. Well, he was part of the Tuskegee Airmen. You were part of the Muskegon.
Yeah.
Let me ask
So
you
maybe
guys.
that's why. Maybe that didn't
That's
cross
the
paths.
difference. That was the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Quick question. I have a quarterback situation, and it's a great quarterback situation. Justin Herbert or Tua?
Oof.
By the way, and that I waited to the end and I drafted quarterbacks, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Because everybody took a quarterback, like it was like one of those
And Herbert-
dominoes.
Yeah.
Which
The
league
domino
was
effect. It was my work league.
Oh.
And everybody took a quarterback, I swear to God, in the third round.
Wow.
Justin Fields got drafted in the third round. Shout out to my boy Mo.
Shit, and Lamar.
And bro, if I show you guys the pick, it was literally the third round was 8 quarterbacks in a row.
Wow.
Like everybody panicked.
All right, so to answer your question, Herbert or Tua, I mean, Herbert has a better matchup this week. Tua.
Man, I feel
Guys,
stupid.
Tua's
Every week.
is hot. Yeah,
Every week. For me.
he is.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with Fahmy. He's been right. And it is what it is.
Wow.
That's a first.
There you go.
Yo,
All right.
Can that be the clip?
Saints, Buccaneers, Tony, Saints. Who you got?
Alvin Kamara's back.
Say it
one,
again,
That
brother.
one has been waiting for 3 weeks, 2 weeks if you count. As soon as he drafted him, I got him starting in one league.
I got him starting in one league.
Bro, they need Derek Carr, to be healthy.
He's not, but he's playing.
Yeah, 'cause it was the AC joint, man.
They need him to. They probably should have waited.
And it's
a
his
week
throwing
or so.
shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shahid.
I mean, Olave, Michael Thomas, all of
Olave.
these guys.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, man. I mean, Olave has been producing, right? He's not in the same similar situation as Drake London where he don't got a quarterback, but they really do. Winston, if he comes in, they can air it out. Olave can be, like you said, top 5, top 6 receiver.
Yeah, he's having a good year though.
Yeah,
believe
he
it or
is.
not, he's having an all right year. It's just taking that next step of like maybe scoring touchdowns.
I always like to overlook the Ohio State receivers. I don't like them.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
I'm going Mike Evans. I know you guys don't like Mike Evans in this matchup. Sometimes he does win the matchup versus Saints. And I'm going Godwin and Rashad White.
All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. Just know that we got like less than 10 minutes, so let's just fly through starts and sits. Commanders, Eagles, Rashid. Commanders. Are you starting anybody other than Brian Robinson?
McLaurin or just cause.
Okay.
If you have to.
Eagles, Jose.
You're the big 4.
Okay.
Actually, the big 5. Jeez.
Go there too.
Hurts, Swing,
Yep.
Swift. Sorry, Swing.
Hey, if you are struggling at running back, Gainwell's been pretty consistent.
He's giving you 10. He can get you 10
Yeah.
points easily.
All right, there you go. Let's keep it rolling. Bengals, Titans, Moti, Bengals.
Bengals are struggling, but Chase had a good game last game. I think he's definitely a star.
Is he due for his first touchdown?
I like
I hope not, man.
probably, but I
Nader has great matchups this week. He has very good matchups.
I also like Higgins, man. I know Higgins is struggling, guys, but I like Higgins. It's a contract year.
Yeah, they ain't gonna sign. That
You know,
sucks, man.
But the one person that I don't like is Burrow this year, man. It's like
He's hurt.
It's that calf, man.
exactly. He's hurt, and I think for the long-term investment, he should sit out.
Sit out. Titans, Tony.
Who?
Nobody, huh?
Yeah. Next.
Next.
Boom, Philly.
Who?
Oh,
What about my
Hopkins.
boy?
who?
Running back. Come on, man.
Henry?
Yep. This week. Boom, Philly.
Wow.
Wow.
He's only projected like
Trayvon
10 points or something. So
You know what, guys?
Really?
11 or
This
it
ain't
was
the
something.
first time he interrupted me.
Traylon
Go
Burks.
ahead. Yeah, boom, Philly him. Go ahead. Please write it down.
Oh yeah, we need to write them down.
Yeah,
By the way,
ever since this guy went to
can you text them to me, Rashid? By the way?
Ohio.
Whenever you get a
His
chance.
his manners kind of dropped a notch.
All right, Raiders, Chargers, Raiders. Jose, let you get the Raiders. I'm boom feeling Aiden O'Connell, by the way.
Aiden O'Connell. I
Yes,
like him.
the quarterback. He looked good in the preseason.
And he throws, like so
and
you
he
would want to
looked
start.
confident. Only needs 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, Tony. Give
Hey,
me that.
I don't know why my man thinks 202 touchdowns is easy to get in the NFL.
It is against the Chargers
Who did he play
defense.
for
Okay.
Purdue, Ahmad?
Oh, yeah, you're
Purdue?
Yeah.
Purdue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aiden
Big Ten guy.
O'Connell. Look
So, yeah.
good. I'm telling you.
You-
No, I'm looking at this guy always trying to, show off his knowledge of what school they go.
Moti's an
He does.
NCAA guy, brother.
Go ahead, Raiders.
agree.
Josh Jacobs, the
No.
Adams and Myers.
I'm not a Jacobs fan this year. I'm sorry.
Myers, boom, Philly for me
Hey,
too.
by the way, to all the guys that were questioning Laporta over Myers, boom.
Boom.
Right
There you go.
Boom.
Yes.
All right, Chargers, Rashid,
Herbert.
Mike Williams.
Obviously,
Palmer, serious question.
Joshua
I
Kelly.
I like Josh Palmer.
Yeah, Joshua
Me too.
Kelly.
I love
Philly.
You don't have to. I mean, Joshua Kelly, sure.
Against the Raiders, I would start.
Who else? I like Parham, to be honest with you. I like the,
Donald,
I like,
the
yeah,
tight
I
end?
like the other.
Shoot, I kicked him out of my boom Phillies, man.
Did. You can
Yes,
always
he
put it
did.
back.
Let's intercept it
Parham.
and run it back for a
In
touchdown.
in the red zone. I mean,
I just don't like him because they still
He's
got
7'8".
Gerald.
I
They got
mean-
2 tight ends on that
Bro.
team that can do anything.
Yeah, I put Everett instead of him.
Gotcha.
I can see him getting because Mike Williams is out. He might.
I think Herbert likes him down in the red zone.
Oh, for sure. He has 3 touchdowns in 3 games, Parham. All right. With that said, Patriots, Cowboys, Moti. Is Zeke scoring a touchdown for the Cowboys this week? I mean, the Patriots this week.
It only makes sense. There was a report that came out that he's getting
Oh, that's why he's getting RB1
yeah,
reps.
RB1 reps.
They're playing the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think he will have a solid game. And to him, a solid game is probably 10 to 12 fantasy points.
Which, by the way, would be a boom Philly. So he's on that edge right there. So, Tony, you thinking about it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you starting for the Cowboys?
Cowboys, you got CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, obviously Tony Pollard, top 2 running back in the league.
That's crazy.
I'd probably start the tight end, Ferguson
Ferguson.
too. Yeah, Ferguson's solid.
Cardinals, 49ers. Rashid, the Cardinals. Connor.
And
that's about it?
That's about it.
Hollywood?
No,
Hollywood
I would
Brown's
do
been doing good.
Ertz.
I
Too?
would do Ertz.
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown.
Boom Philly Ertz.
Wow.
Oh God.
What's the projections on Ertz?
I think like 8. It's
I'm
not
seeing
bad.
a
It's
It's not
trend.
bad.
It's bad.
I'm seeing a trend of Rashid boom feeling.
Well, he just screams
tight
names out.
ends. Pause.
Whoa.
Who was the other tight end?
All right. Jose, 49ers. Everybody?
Hey,
Yeah.
Debo is healthy.
Debo's healthy. You
Debo,
got-
Ayuk,
playing.
Kittle.
Kittle.
Yeah.
I mean,
Purdy? Are you starting Purdy?
he's looking real purdy.
There you go. There you go. All right, he's starting Purdy this week. Moti,
Yes,
Chiefs,
sir.
Jets, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Which running back are you going with in the Chiefs, Moti? If you had all 3 of them.
Shout out to Sadak. I'm going Pacheco for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not my boom boom.
I think you start Pacheco. But of course, Kelsey, Mahomes, man. But
Any receiver?
receivers, I was going to talk about that. Sky Moore. Look out for Sky Moore today.
more like Floormore.
Tony, Jets, anybody?
Outside of Wilson, honestly, listen, Brees Hall has a point. They need to get him the ball.
They already
Obviously.
did.
They need to definitely give him the ball. With that said, Seahawks, Giants, Monday night game. Rashid, Seahawks.
Metcalf.
Oh my God, I forgot the
Probably
boom.
Gino.
Let me tell you something.
And the running back.
K9,
How about Lockett?
the dog.
I'm not a big Lockett fan.
All right, Jose, Giants, Daniel Jones.
I would just, Daniel Jones. I wanted to add K9 to my boom Phillies because I always boom them.
Pause.
Pause. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, we're talking about the Giants, right? None of the receivers, nobody's proven yet.
I think-
I just like the tight end. Pause.
Waller?
Waller, Barkley, Daniel Jones. But the Barkley is not is still questionable because they're trying to. They might start.
He's
Breida.
doubtful.
Wendell Robinson
I was gonna
Jr.
say
will be a
Wendell.
top 5 waiver wire pickup after this week. You guys will see. He last week had 4 catches, just came back, and it looked like they were just giving him the ball.
Any team that starts with New York sucks.
Hey,
That's
guys, question. T. Higgins, Gus Edwards, or Debo Samuel?
T. Higgins.
Debo.
Man, why is Debo questionable with
Because
these guys,
because
man?
of the
Ayuk's bad. Whenever Ayuk's bad,
It's
and
the
he's got
injuries,
hurt.
the injuries.
He got hurt. You're right,
Guys,
bro.
only in the
T. Higgins. Whenever he's ignored.
Yeah, I think he's
Over-
gonna ball out. I
over
think he's gonna
D-
ball out.
Guys, he was dropping passes Monday.
Who?
T
Monday
and
night,
T
T.
and,
Higgins.
and Debo, you got to start both of them. I think they're gonna have good weeks. I don't know who else you got.
I
in line.
already started. I'm on around Christian Kirk.
Wow, you're so cool.
Dallas or Philadelphia D?
Loaded.
Oh, Dallas all day. Is it at Dallas?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, they're at home. They play lights out.
I mean,
Mac
they're
Jones
both at
sucks.
Phillies at home too.
No, I think
But
Philly's on the road, right?
listen,
I
I
hope
don't.
so.
Me personally, I don't like starting defenses when it's like a divisional game.
Damn, man, are they
Anything
home,
could
man?
happen, bro.
He's about to start. He's about to start DeAndre Swift. He's gonna go off on me, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
Eagles are home, man. All right. With that said, listen. Well, we're gonna give a shout out later. Let's go into our Boom Phillies segment so we can make sure we put this all on the record right quick. so
Real
everybody-
quick, there's a poll on Twitter talking about who should be the #1 team in the country when it comes to the rankings of college football, and they got Michigan at 40%,
Michigan should be number 1.
Georgia at 20%,
No, they shouldn't be number
and
1.
Texas at 30%.
No, they shouldn't be number
Yeah, I agree. It should be number 2.
No, they
Why?
shouldn't.
What has Georgia done?
Michigan haven't really played anyone yet,
Okay. When you put Walker, Jose, then you put K9. Who's Walker then?
Kenneth Walker, K9, my guy.
I know you put Walker in your thing, then you put K9.
Oh, I
under
did
it.
already?
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure I boomed them. Okay.
All right, here we go.
That is Walker. That's Kenneth Walker.
I'm gonna go with the Boom Phillies. The people that are not here, you got AB. He had Musgrave, Gabe Davis, Jalen Waddle, and Javonte Williams, Zay Flowers, and Mark Andrews. That's AB Abraham's Boom Phillies. Shout out to AB. And then you got Eric Rotonia's Boom Phillies, which I don't know where I'm at right
Thielen.
now. Yes, you got Thielen. I see it. Thielen, Pickens, Myers, Josh Palmer, and Dalton Kincaid. And then you got myself, my Boom Phillies. I got a 12-pack special.
Yeah,
I
might
got
wanna-
Josh Palmer, Wendell Robinson, David Montgomery already played, Myers, Everett, Roshan Johnson, Calvin Ridley did not boom, Tank Dell, Puka Nacua, Aiden O'Connell, Kareem Hunt, and Marvin Mims.
That's all the time we have.
All right, there you go. All right, with that said, Tony, your Boom Phillies?
Yes, I got Musgrave, Evan Ingram, Tank, Biggie Dell.
No.
Cole,
Those-
Tank Biggie.
Biggie
That
Dell.
was the Tank Biggie. No, it's Big
All
B.
right, Biggie Dell.
So
Big
far,
B.
you ain't.
Don't get greedy.
All right, Jalen Warren, Najee Harris. That's what I got for now. And
That's some khara Boom Phillies.
Yo,
dog. I ain't
hey,
gonna lie to
yo,
you, Tony.
yo.
What's going on?
Hey,
man?
Evan Ingram was right there. One catch.
Yep, but
One
yep.
catch away.
One catch
Rashid,
away.
Boom.
who you got for Boom Phillies? Yo, some Khaled ain't post nothing this week.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I think he's going to
No,
get
he
2.
did. He posted Montgomery.
I'm talking.
No, he didn't. He ain't post Montgomery.
My bad.
Go ahead.
You got to check him sometime. That's what, you know. Derrick Henry, I had Evan Ingram, Zach Ertz, and Baltimore D.
There you go. All right, Jose, what you got for us?
I got my boy Toot Toot Atwell. They got him projected at 11. Swift, they got projected at 12. K9's at 19. Jake Ferguson.
K9's at 13. You need him to get 19. You meant to say.
No, I'm telling you what they're projected, so you guys know what they need to get to.
You
boost.
said
19.
You said K9's at 19.
13. I'm sorry.
I was saying you probably meant like. he needs to get 19.
I expect him to put
Yeah.
up 19. Jake Fergie at 9, and then my boy McKeenan. K9.
Because
That's how he's projected. He's
Because he's
projected.
sharing the backfield.
yeah,
He doesn't share the back.
Play Dudes Primetime OT. What you got for us? Play Dudes Primetime OT.
Speaking of sharing the backfield, I got Zach Charbonnet,
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jalen Hyatt, Delvin Cook, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Moti had a primetime Thursday special
Facts.
Dobbs hit.
Facts.
Shout out to Moti.
Late.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. With that said, that's what it is. That's our Boom Phillies. Believe it or not, it's already 12:50, guys. This is the thing when we start talking. Next thing you know, time flies, and now we're down to our last couple minutes. But I just want to say, what's quickly one thing that you're looking forward to right now this week? It could be fantasy, it could be reality. One thing that you're looking forward to.
Rashid in Detroit.
There you go, Rashid.
Fahmy in Columbus.
Jose, what's one thing you're looking forward to today?
Aiden O'Connell.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to
watch
see
it.
Aiden O'Connell,
That's why
bro.
I'm Boom Philly. You know, I want to see how he does.
Raider
Moti.
fans are desperate.
Team
Man, okay. So is the Ducktown Ducks.
Team Tizzle being Ducktown Dynasty.
Nice.
That's a good matchup.
And that'd be a comeback. That would be a comeback.
Why?
Guys, listen.
Because he's up right now.
I had my
And he's
first
stuck right
win,
now. What do
you
and it
have?
was taken away.
No, he doesn't.
It was taken away. I had
Dave has Montgomery.
No, I had Montgomery.
Dave has Montgomery.
Champions League.
Oh, he's Ducktown Dynasty and Champions.
No, I think his Boom Philly specials there.
He's talking about it's Fantasy
about
Guys
Fantasy
League.
Here
Guys.
we go again.
Yeah, your Ducktown Dynasty is Fantasy Guys League.
Yeah. What's going on, Tony? You about to give a speech and
Guys,
you don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm dizzy.
Yeah, you are. All right.
So I mean, so far I'm up to a good, off to a good start.
Why? Who you got?
I started Christian Kirk and Emmett Ingram, both over their projections. This guy had Kyle Pitts, Travis. My bad, I don't mean that.
Yeah, they're roasting Pitts right now on Twitter like crazy.
And Trevor Lawrence. So far, right now, I'm projected to win 120 to 110. But I've had the win before, and it was taken away from me.
Hey, I'm good at comebacks. By the way, you're only Ducktown because where your house is located.
Wow.
You was not gang.
Or
I
Dynasty.
wasn't. Of course I wasn't. I've never been.
Real quick.
I hung out with this guy for God's sake. You know what I'm saying?
Fahmy, speaking of Kyle Pitts, they're saying they got Pitts doing cardio out there, and it's a damn shame.
Yes.
'Cause he's not doing nothing.
And London.
They said this is-
London's winning on
Yeah.
routes, and he ain't getting
They said this is on Disney Channel. They might as well put
And
Kyle
they
Pitts
do
on
need
the
to put
shelf
Heineke
with
in
Andy's
there.
toys.
Heineke would be a better fit for sure.
That's funny. That's funny, actually.
Or this,
100%.
that's a shame. So
All right. Well, I just want to quickly say, first of all, shout out to our sponsors: Hanley, Juice Box, Balkan House, Qahwah House, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center, and Unique Coney Island. We appreciate them and their support.
Shout out.
We want to say, be sure to follow us. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok under Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcast under Oz Media. Shout out to Rashid in the building. Always appreciate him when he comes in town and have a great show with Rashid. Always share some laughs. Any final comments from anybody? Anything y'all want to say before we shut this down? Because I got to fix my lineup too.
the Lions are top 3 NFL team.
Whoa.
We the Lions.
Hey, I don't condone gambling, but I was in a room where everybody put money on Lions to win the Super Bowl.
That's kind of crazy, though.
That's not
That
crazy.
is.
It's not crazy no more.
And-
Because y'all read that fact. Listen,
Guys, there-
back-to-back
hey,
primetime
that
games
rule
on the
was-
road and you win.
What is it? Plus 3,000?
No.
I don't know. Right now it should be like minus
30.
200.
Wow, Nader benched Michael Pittman and started Swift and Akinye.
Wow.
A-Chain.
A-Chain.
Sheed, it's always a pleasure.
Oh.
In normal circumstances, I probably wouldn't have been late. And I wouldn't have came here with a half hour to go but since you're here, just had to make you feel special
Oh, well, thank you.
and make sure, you know what I'm saying, like we got you in here.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy your Sundays. Go Lions. We get to relax and just watch the game in peace.
It's
and
a
not have to worry
fantasy
about
Sunday
nothing.
now.
It's a
Just-
fantasy
it's all about
Sunday.
fantasy
You
football.
can watch football all day. Have a great